Hi everyone, this is Debbie Henderson from Debbie's Designs. Today I'm going to be showing you a new technique that I learned, and I did not make a note as to where I learned this. I saw a few videos, so I don't know who to give credit to. We're talking about the background on my glossy paper here, and the name of the technique is Salad Spinner Ink Spreading on Glossy Paper. So what we're going to need, and I am just going to show you the technique, not how to make the whole card. You can actually find the card on my blog, and I'll list the address of my blog at the end of my post here. So you'll need a piece of the glossy paper that measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I was so excited when Stampin' Up! Brought this back in the 2017-2018 catalog because I use glossy paper a lot to do techniques with. And on this card, I used Flirty Flamingo, Pear Pizzazz, and Tempting Turquoise. But I'm going to use 3 different colors today just to show you a variation. I'm using Daffodil Delight, Pool Party, and Melon Mambo. And these are all ink refills that Stampin' Up! Sells. We're also going to need a spritzer with water. So a spray, anything that sprays water will work for you. Snail adhesive, and I'm going to show you when I learned about this technique, I drove right to Walmart and purchased a salad spinner. This is the one that I'm using. I paid about $10 for it, and it does have a handle here that you pull. Inside, you'll notice a strainer, and there's a little knobby thing in the middle here, and because your paper won't sit flat, I created my own mechanism to put in here. And the girl that I watched the video had taken some putty and put it around on this side here, around the knob, to sit her paper on. But what I did is I created a base to put my cardstock on. I started with some foam board, and this is, I believe, let me measure for you. It's actually 5 1/2 by 5 1/2. I just cut a hole in the center, and then I put 2 more strips of foam board on each side of the hole, so you've got 2 layers. I added a piece of the lemon lime twist cardstock on top just to give it some color, and then I topped that with a window sheet. That way that'll protect the surface from getting wet. So we're going to put this in, and as you see, it sits flat. For the next step, I'm going to use snail adhesive, and I'm just going to put some in the center, and I'm going to glue that down on my little base that I made. So you're going to put that inside the salad spinner. Sorry about all the grates that you can see on here. That's just the shadow from my light. What we're going to do next is use the spritzer, and you're generously going to add a lot of water. Make sure it's really saturated. Then we're going to bring in the re-inkers, and you're just going to drop. So there's the Melon Mambo. And then I'm going to do the Pool Party. And lastly, the Daffodil Delight. And yes, this will make a mess in your salad spinner, so I would suggest just using this for the techniques. Put the cover on, and I'm going to spin this a couple of times. And we'll see what that looks like. Okay. I'm going to add more water. If you see that the background is not filling up, then just add more water. I'm going to spin it again. As you can see, it's starting to spread even more. So the more water you have, the more it's going to spread. I'm going to add a few more drops here of yellow. And we'll spin this again. And let's see, you can keep going as much as you want. I just feel that it needs a little bit more of the pool party. So again, I'm going to spritz, and this should be enough this time. Spin one more time. The nice thing about this, it's never going to, you'll never be able to replicate what you've created. So let's see what this one looks like. And if you notice, there is a lot of ink on the bottom of my salad spinner. I'm just going to rinse that under the faucet. And then we'll remove this. Let me get a scrap piece of paper to put it on. So as you can see, I'm going to put the other one next to it just to show you the difference. Now the Melon Mambo, I could have added more, but I really like the way that that looks. So the results will depend on how much water you use and how much of the re-inkers. And even though I used 3 colors on both of these, you could do 2 colors or you could do even more. So I hope you enjoyed this technique. And as I stated, I'll leave a link to my blog so you can see more close-ups of my card. Thanks for stopping by.